Good morning, Monday, March 10th. Can't believe it's the 10th already. Today we're talking about rooftop throughput going up, supercharger repairs, and Starlink on airplanes, one of our favorite topics.
Everybody, please.
I know. I wonder if, never mind. I was about to make a snarky, quasi-politically charged comment about Starlink, but I'm not gonna do it.
There's a whole 20 minutes on that this morning on the old run news.
I bet there was. I was
like, wow, can we get some Sports Center back on the TV, please?
Oh gosh, please.
It's getting wild out there, folks. It's getting wild.
Everybody in a lot of places in the country actually going to experience some really beautiful weather this week. And in upstate New York and Syracuse, the snow is almost gone. I mean, the only snow that's left is, when they make those mountainous piles and parking lots, stuff like that. But it just feels like spring already. Daylight savings hit. We got our first.
I'm grilling tonight, bro. I'm grilling tonight.
You're going to be grilling in daylight.
It's going to be amazing.
No matter when you do it. So it's been so nice. Oh, wait, Spencer. Nathan's chiming in. Spencer is in a t-shirt. Spencer is one of our content creators.
Thing because also Spencer's always cold.
He's always in a coat.
Yeah.
I think he jumped the gun. I think he's going to end up putting a hoodie back on today. That's my prediction for Spencer's wardrobe. Listen, everybody, ASOTUCon is coming in super hot. We are under 65 days to go. Presented by Reynolds and Gubagoo. Podcast stage going up by our friends at Space Auto. That podcast stage is awesome. I do want to say, if you are a startup, we've got something special cooking for you this year. ASOTUCon has really become the center for innovation and startups. Finding one another, finding investors, finding their first big customers. So if you have a startup, if you're interested in doing something special at ASOTUCon, we have some stuff for you. Kyle, what's the best way for them to connect?
Hit us at crew@asotu.com. Let us know if you are a startup under 3 years, lower revenue, under 20 employees, and you want to make a splash at ASOTUCon. Hit us up, crew@asotu.com.
Yeah, we also got, you probably know about Pitch Tank if you've been around a little bit.
Oh, yeah. That's coming this week.
Pitch Tank, I have to say, I love pitch competitions, and at ASOTUCon, we do them very special. And when you can have the chance to be up on that stage with that big, gigantic screen and that wall behind you, not to mention, though, even in the in the rounds leading up to that, we have some amazing judges, which means you're going to get some amazing feedback that even if you don't win, because not everybody can win, you're going to go home with measurable, actionable things you can do to make your product better and kind of connect to market faster. So I don't know. Right. If you're a startup, you need to be there.
Come on.
I think one day soon, like next year, possibly, we're going to have a whole thing dedicated to startups.
Just a whole
half day. Yeah.
Tech innovation whole day. Come on now.
Oh, that feels good. It's got me excited. But get your tickets now, ASOTUCon.com. Hotel room block, a big block sold before the weekend ended last week. We're like, we're really getting close to our rooms. So if you want to be in the event hotel, just go buy your ticket and book your hotel room this week so that you get to be in the event hotel room. Event hotel. That's the way to go. All right, we got some news to talk about. We're moving through our Monday. U.S. new car dealership count rose. It went up by nearly a full percentage point to 18,311 as of January 1st, up from 171 stores, dealerships from last year, while the total franchise count fell 1.3%, according to the latest Automotive News dealer census. So new car dealership count up, franchise count down. Detroit 3 automakers shed dealerships, let them go, while import brands added stores, with Ford leading the decline in the big three, losing 68 stores, which is a 2.2% drop. GM and Stellantis also reduced their dealership networks by 0.6%. Buick, Lincoln, Jaguar continued trimming their franchise counts, with Buick experiencing the most significant reduction, down 135 stores. Their total count now is 927.
Obviously, to buy those things.
They've had lots of buyout offers, so it's not like they're going out of business, but they're buying them back. The number of exclusive dealerships across the country as of January 1st increased 3.5% to 13,226.
Yeah, all those OE. So if you're not following, there's a lot of numbers in there.
There's a whole lot of numbers.
Basically, the new car dealership count is number of roofs, like actual roofs built with a dealership, right? then you've got so many like multiple brand franchises under a single roof, right? I know of like Mazda Subaru stores. I know of, obviously like your Stellantis type brands that are all
tons of those
franchises, right? So that's how you get the 29.8 in total franchises that are given to those 18,000 dealers. But the stat that's interesting to me is that 3.5% increase in like single franchise, single rooftop dealerships. It's because I think OEMs are really, really pressing to have a brand segmented presence in the market. So you see that up to 13,000, which is a 3.5% increase. So you're watching this thing where it's like more dealers, more single point rooftop situations, less total franchises. So like the manufacturers are still trimming up, but they're prioritizing those that will build standalone buildings with their franchise in it.
Yeah. I mean, it's positive. I think it's positive change for the industry overall. It means people are paying attention, learning, the market's doing what it does, and it's weeding out what consumers don't want. Yep. And it's elevating things that consumers do want. And, it's kind of unexpected news, I guess. I wasn't expecting to see this story come out, but I think it's good. Personally, the overall impact is good. Speaking of things that aren't good.
Stop.
Oh boy.
We're
gonna keep moving today.
Oh boy.
I mean, this hurt my heart. This hurt my heart as a new EV owner who was trying really hard to find
another one down.
Who was trying really hard to find a charger. I didn't have this experience, but Tesla, last week a fire occurred where a supercharger station was set on fire, arson, burnt the posts to the ground, but Tesla swiftly repaired the site in Massachusetts, bringing the entire thing back online. Get this, in under 48 hours.
Wow.
So they immediately communicated with customers on X, formerly Twitter, promising we're going to have this thing up in 2 days. They're considering enhancing its Sentry mode on the vehicles. If you don't know, Sentry mode is where you can set the car to pay attention to what's going on around it to kind of deter attackers. And they're thinking of enhancing it to potentially start honking if it senses someone up to no good. And arson, they don't even have to touch the car, pull the handle. It's like if they think, like, I was just picking my nose, I wasn't doing, you know what I mean? An arson investigation is underway with local police, though no suspects have been identified. The company is offer a, get this, $5,000 reward for information. I think they need to bump that up.
They're gonna have to bump that up for sure. Here's the thing. This is one of multiple reports of aggression against Tesla last week.
Yeah, it really ramped up over the weekend.
And it has really ramped up a lot of that due to Elon Musk in the public eye, being close to the executive branch of the government. And this is what I would say to car dealers, especially. Like, one, this is another dealer. This is another dealership group. This is an OEM that has made it into every inroad of our industry, and we sell these used cars, and we are reliant on these charging networks and this brand as an industry at this point. And so I would say if you're out there in the public eye or on LinkedIn or on social talking about Tesla, like, there's dealership employees that work at Tesla, just like your dealership employees. Like, promote the brand, be a proponent of the industry at broad. I know that it's been sometimes the whipping boy, but this is an opportunity to stand up next to those that are kind of getting beat down. And it's dealerships again. It's manufacturers. Yeah, they've got a figurehead in Elon Musk that people love him or hate him are kind of taking sides against right now. But don't forget that there's real people in these places.
I think take it back a little bit more pragmatically, just legit. Burning down charging stations is just wrong.
That's just messed up.
No, it's like watching this kind of unfold in real time. And if you think about it, Elon has kind of been a villain no matter which side he was on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Like one side loved him for being eco-friendly and he's like pulling that. And so like the other side was like, hey, stop doing it. And now it's like flipped and reversed. I think everybody just always wants a villain. It's so easy to vilify people, and it's one of the things that's so hard to push through as culture. Right. I think we just need to ship out more love people more than you love cars.
Just send them
more. I mean,
just send them places.
The world needs more of these shirts.
Yeah. Speaking of what the world needs more of.
Yes.
Segue.
Great segue.
You know what I mean?
We needed to get out of that one.
United Airlines has installed its first Starlink system on a regional aircraft, bringing the airline closer to offering free high-speed Wi-Fi across its fleet. The Starlink system offers free Wi-Fi to Mileage Plus members, which is free to join, with speeds up to 250 megabytes per second on an airplane,
so
fam.
good.
50 times faster than current in-flight internet. Installation is also significantly quicker, taking just 8 hours, so one day, compared to traditional Wi-Fi systems, which require over 10 days. It's also it is also much lighter than the old Wi-Fi systems,
That
85
doesn't
pounds
surprise me.
versus up to 300 pounds, which can improve fuel efficiency, reduce downtime. United plans to install Starlink on over 40 planes this month, aiming to cover its entire regional fleet of 300 aircraft by the end of 2025.
Wow.
Your boy might be a United boy, let me tell you. It's kind of enabling the living room in the sky experience, said Grant Milstead, United's VP of Digital Technology. Snaps all around for this, man.
Listen, I think I took precisely one United flight last year. Well, actually, probably
Same.
a couple, maybe one or two.
Yeah.
And it's all, this is, I mean, Delta kind of started the trend with like fast free Wi-Fi,
Right.
but it's not this fast.
No, not at all. And they,
It's pretty good, though.
The majority of their small planes still don't have it, so to be in, entire regional fleet, 300 aircraft by the end of this year, that's I don't know, for business travel, it's a
game
important,
changer.
right? It's a game changer. That's time to get work done.
And it's for all you streamers. I wonder if the upload speed, I wonder what the upload speed is. Do you know what it is on Starlink? It's not like,
No clue.
it's slower. Nathan, do you know what the Starlink upload speed is?
I don't, but I can take a look.
All right, we're gonna be out of the show before you find it. Probably. I don't know.
5 to 20 megabytes per second. So
Okay,
not,
so we're
not
not
that strong.
I mean,
not
but-
enough to stream, but strong enough to upload a document to GPT and ask
I would
a question.
disagree.
You know what I
think,
mean?
I think there's a great point right there. There's something special that happens when you're using ChatGPT on an airplane, like figuring out these really complex scenarios. You kind of feel like you're the king of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm using AI while on an airplane to solve this thing I never know how to solve like 4 months ago.
Wild.
I know.
Amazing.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I know you're looking forward to it. Listen, everybody, it's Monday. We have a fresh new week. It feels like spring. We got an extra hour of daylight at the end of the day. And you know what you can still go? Go to ASOTUcon.com, get your tickets. If you're startup, reach out. We got a spot for you.